welcome to my channel. Nice warm welcome. This is the first of the kind of Tamil Nadu election series, first part. Before going to the Tamil Nadu election in a deep manner, first of all, I just bring out the overall picture of Tamil Nadu for the upcoming assembly election, that is 2021, to be held on April 6th, and the result will be declared on May 2nd. So my first point is there are maximum number of seats in the assembly are 234. This time the election witnessed without the leaders of the charismatic leaders of the Dravidian party, belongs to both DMK and ADMK, respectively Karunanidhi and Jayalalitha. And this is the first time the election for the assembly after the two leaders are deceased, both due to long illness. First time ADMK under the leadership of two persons, one is OPS and EPS, and from a DMK MKS, that is Stalin, will fight the elections with alliance. In both sides there are alliance. My first question is that 234 seat, who is going to win this election? I will tell with statistically in my coming videos, but this video only for a general introduction of the elections of Tamil Nadu. In the past, when you see the alliance, you must know that both arithmetic and chemistry only work for politics. For example, the ADMK has alliance so far current date with the BJP, PMK and Tamil Maanila Congress and other small parties, and DMK also aligns with Congress, CPI, CPIM and also VCK. And I want to tell one thing, in both parties there are some religious groups are there in the form of both Hindus and also Muslims. But unfortunately I want to say that DMK said that it's a secular front. How it become a secular front? By alliance with Indian Union Muslim League. Because the name is Muslim League. Even though there is another partner in Muslim party, but that they don't have a name in Muslim League, that is called Manijanaya Kachi. So they don't have a Muslim name, but you have an Indian Union Muslim League contesting for 3 seats under the separate symbol. They have allocated some symbol. So they say it is a secular front, and I want to tell one thing to the people of Tamil Nadu. It is the DMK is the first party that allows BJP in Tamil Nadu as a legislative member in 2001 assembly, where they have won Mayiladurai, Karaikudi and some other two constituency. I don't know the name of the other two constituency, but 4 seats belongs to Mylapore, also one of the seat, and Tali something is another seat. The 4 seats of the BJP are won by under the alliance of DMK. So both Dravidian parties have alliance with BJP for their survival. For example, the first time BJP is alliance in the year 98 along with ADMK, and that government is toppled by Jayalalitha due to some other reason, because she wanted to dismiss the government of DMK regime under the Karunanidhi leadership, but is turned on by Atal Bihari Vajpayee. The first reason. Immediately, after the government fall, within one day, Marasali Maran just joined hands with BJP and they have contested the election. So very funny that, so within a day, how the secular will become unsecular by forming. People say that if you are alliance with BJP, they are unsecular party. How DMK has done that? Whatever reason he told by the DMK, it's the same agenda, and in what the agenda has the BJP today is same in year 99 also, or even 2001, the same Ram Janmabhoomi, Article 370, Uniform Civil Code, Hindu Rashtra, everything is there. Yet still, I want to say that there are some strong leaders of Advani also there in the time when BJP in that time is very rigorous leader at the time. So there is no point of secular, non-secular front. This is the first point I want to tell to the voters. Don't play with the secular and non-secular. This is the first point. Second one, I just want to say sorry for Congress party. They have a very good leader, Rahul Gandhi. But what happened to Congress party? You see that there are 5 states are going to elect. There will be an election in the coming April. So there is no party meeting. There is no strategy meeting. Nothing has happened. And then how they can win the assemblies? You need. It's a game of 2020. It's every ball, every run is counted in election. When they are sleeping, just see the Congress party. I think in Assam, Priyanka is campaigning. Otherwise, there is no campaigning at all so far from Gandhis or even a big leaders from Congress party. If they're going to like this, so they will lose. Either BJP will gain or some regional party in that region will gain in the coming elections. So that is my first point to Congress party. Take the issues all very seriously. Just now in the month of March, first week of March and last February, Rahul came to Tamil Nadu and he just toured in a particular place of South Tamil Nadu where it is dominated by one religion and everybody know what is the religion is. He just show dance with the students and also play, take a tea like that. It's all good, but he should come regularly. The Congress should meet the people regularly. Only for the election they will give the photo operations. So that will not good for the party and also it's not good for the long run. So that is the first point. Another thing is, what is the principle of the Congress party? In Tamil Nadu, their alliance with CPIM, just after Kanyakumari, when you travel 30 to 40 kilometers, you enter Kerala. In Kerala, you have a fight with the Congress and CPIM is opposite like ADMK and DMK in Tamil Nadu. How it will be possible? So there will be no chemistry will be there. Arithmetic is okay, but no chemistry will work. So, for example, in Kanyakumari district, all the 7 seats or 6 seats like Kanyakumari, Naharkoil, Velavangodu, Kiliyur, Radhapuram are a strong CPI seats. Congress also will play some role there, and BJP also there. So there will be no chemistry at all because the next after 40 kilometers, CPIM and Congress is fighting for the assembly election. So what is the reason there? So there is no principle at all, nothing there. When they are going for West Bengal, the same old story. The Congress here, at least they should support the Mamta to stop the BJP, but they are supporting left party. So different strategies are taken in a different state will affect overall picture of the Congress. So that is overall aim of the political pundit. The Congress is not ideology is good. Ideology is there, but core values to express the people. That means they should come as a leadership. That is the political message of the Congress party is missing in everywhere. So that's very important in every election. What does mean by political message? If it is told by one person, it should be believed by everybody. That is a political message. When you see in every election, in every state, there is a person, whatever told by that person, it will be accepted more or less by 50% of the people or 60% of the people. So Congress should create a leader like that. Whether it is young leader or senior leader, they should have a fight. So what happened in Andhra Pradesh? I am very sorry to say that the Congress is a very strong goal in those days in South India, especially in Andhra, where almost 290 assembly, 40 to 46 or 48 MPs. Now I see the very sorry figure, even more, again single digit in MP and also in MLAs. They lost due to Jagan. His father is a very strong leader in that region. They lost due to this one. So this is the faith of Congress. So now I come to Tamil Nadu. So the DMK and ADMK, this is going to be a election. So what is the next after the 5 years? That is 2026. you can have another assembly election. For this election, I just want to see that the other players like Kamala Hassan and Seaman, both are already. Seaman is entering the elections in the third or fourth time, and Dinakaran also second or third time. The youngster vote of the Dravidian party is reducing. I know that. So, for example, from the age 18 to 40 or 30. So, for example, when a person casting his vote first time, for that means 21. So, 18 means he may born on 2002 or 2001, like that. He doesn't know about the previous governments. He may know about either Karnataka government or Jayalalitha government. Possibly the last 10 years he only lives with, he only seen the government of ADMK. So in Tamil Nadu, there are two issues forgotten by the people. Very important two issues are forgotten by the people. Corruption is the one issue is forgotten by everybody. Because you can see corruption everywhere. In spite of that, the Tamil Nadu is improving very much in infrastructure, in road, building, connectivity, everything. Whether it is DMK or ADMK rule the state, but infrastructure is good, especially in education sector, in industrial sector, whatever, even in tourism sector, it's improved everywhere. But corruption is everywhere, so it is accepted. Next one is prohibition. So there is no prohibition at all. You can see that it's a culture is being there is no restriction at all. Everybody is drinking in Tamil Nadu. So the youngsters not believed anybody, because what the people say, what the political party says in the previous election 2016, they will prohibit it. Prohibition will be there. It will become prohibition will become stage by stage. Nothing has happened. So like that, corruption, prohibition is slowly going to die in Tamil Nadu. So that is my worrying factor. The third one is, I think in 2026 you can see the freebies. Due to freebies, people are enjoying. You see that how many freebies are given for the people of Tamil Nadu? I don't say it is not needed. Some part is needed in both education sector, health sector, and also for infrastructure with respect to houses and other things. But not for anything. Anybody want mixie? Anybody want TV, grinder, fan? You see, it's you can't imagine that how many freebies are given in Tamil Nadu. There is a list, almost 120 to 130 items are there. Every family is receiving under the below poverty line. Sometimes in that list, almost 20 to 25 items are very good, but not all. But it is not there in any state at all. Why you continue? Then how the debt of Tamil Nadu almost now 5 lakh crores. So it will be increasing. I think they will give next you see the freebies, maybe they will be giving smartphone, or they will be giving something. I have to imagine like that. Something they will be maybe even given a car, whatever it may be, for your house, a car also can be possible. Funny things can happen in any election manifesto. So people are thinking that the manifestos are joking. See the manifesto for all Dravidian party in the last 3 assembly election. It will be same, just copy paste will be there, just 1 or 2 points are missing. So this is the introduction. And another thing is, this government introduced some reservation, internal reservation for a particular caste for 10.5%. What I am seeing is no political party is against that. They know that if they against almost 100 to 126, they are presented very strongly in North Tamil Nadu and also in some parts of Western Belt also. It comes up to Ozur, Krishnagiri and Dharmaburi from that area. So they will lost the battle in that, because of if they are against. Everybody says that it should be increasingly given to 20% or 15% like that. That is the status of Tamil Nadu. So there is no guts in political leaders to against that. They will say that it is for only for it is given by ADMK due to for the voting for soap to some particular party, particular religion and caste. But nobody is against that. But that is the situation in Tamil Nadu. So everybody having the same mind, So what I want to tell, corruption and prohibition, nothing there in Tamil Nadu, it will not work. So next time people will vote. I think this time I just want to see that whether there is a dip in vote percentage or not. You see, the people, especially if you see any political party gatherings or a big meetings are held in everywhere in Trichy or Coimbatore and some other area, I have seen that number of cars, especially Innova cars, all top-end cars, Innova, Scorpio, Bolero, only there. So there is not even a two-wheeler. People are reluctant to come in van and buses. Their status is increasing in Dravidian party, so they have much money there. So money power in Tamil Nadu is a huge one. So if we want to contest in assembly or any election, you need a big money power. See, in an ordinary meeting, I have seen one meeting. I don't want to mention the political party. There is agriculture meeting held in Tanjore. Outside, I have seen almost 500 cars. The meeting is state agriculture unit of the party. How it is possible? It's look like a rich farmers meeting. Like I don't blame the farmers. So that is the reason. So with this, my first episode end. The next episode will come surely. Thank you. Thank you once again. Thank you.